All right, welcome back, everybody. This is the other Cheddar Senior, getting ready to kick off game 2 here at the Town Toyota Center in Wenatchee, Washington, home of the Wenatchee Wild. Matchup number 2, Portland Junior Winterhawks in the white sweaters versus Kamloops Blazers from Kamloops, BC in the navy blue sweaters. And Portland coming out, trying to get it in the zone. Kamloops takes it away. They get it into the Winterhawks end. Haydendorf is there, picks up the puck. He's going to get it up the boards to Luke Talbert. Talbert gets it out into the neutral zone. Kamloops goes back with the D. They try to get it up the ice. Haydendorf is there, nails it down. Tony Lord zooms in to grab the puck. Skates around the back of the net. Changes position to get it back over to Hayden. Hayden's got some room. Gets it up to Luke Talbert, but the D is there for Kamloops, and they dump it back in. Tony Lord with the puck. Cooper Nissen tries to hit on there, but kind of bounces off. Kept in by Kamloops. Goes around the back of the net, and Haydendorf is there. Kamloops steals it away. Shot from the outside. And saved by Casper. Paxton Casper in between the pipes today for game 2. That's Porter Whitehead who gets taken off the puck. Big hit on the sides there. But Russell is back there to get the puck. This one's dumped in. No icing. Kamloops goes back. Both teams change. Keenan hits him off the puck. Nice job to steal it, but Kamloops right there with the puck. Here they come. And Russ takes it away, gets it up to Keenan. Shot wide right. This one goes back around the boards and stolen by Kamloops. Cooper Nissen tries to cut him off at the sides. Saved by Paxton Casper. Kornegie's back there. He goes down, tries to go up the boards. Here comes Kamloops. Skates to the side, tries to get it to the middle. And saved. Glove save. That was a terrific save by Paxton to slide over and grab it with the glove. They're keeping the Kornegie line out with Ewing and Keenan. This one comes out to the point. Shot doesn't get through. Winterhawks recover and try to get it out, and do. Kamloops circles, grabs the puck. They dump it down low. This one takes a weird bounce. Lilivek's there, goes down in the corner, and he is down. They whistle it dead, and he is rolling around down there. I don't know, he went in hard to the boards, shoulder first perhaps. And he is having trouble getting up. Coach Kevin comes out to check on him, gets onto his feet. Oh, this one is definitely an ankle or leg of some sort as he's limping, no shoulder. Kornegie goes over to check in on him. Face-off coming down into the Portland end. Going to send out Houlihan and Avi Sharp-LeBlanca on the D. And Nadoba and Holbrook see their first action with Miskovich at the center. This one gets through, shot from the top. Winterhawks try to get it out, kept in by Kamloops. Another shot goes wide. Battle in the corner there. Sharp-LeBlanca's down there. This one goes, swings it, and taken away by Houlihan, but it bounces back up into the front. Blocked. And an open net down there. And this one's going to go back behind the net. Kamloops gets to it first. Houlihan battles. Kamloops shot from the corner. This one dribbles off to the boards. Big hit by Nadoba. Again, kept in by the Blazers. This one goes down low. They've got time. Too much time. Winterhawks trying to get it out. Nadoba challenges. Nadoba again. He's going to get this out into the neutral zone and gets whacked right after getting rid of it. And Kamloops dumps it back in. Avi Sharp-LeBlanca grabs the puck, gets it up the sideboards, but kept in by Kamloops. Shot. Another save. Kamloops keeps it in. Holbrook challenges. Sharp-LeBlanca down there as well. Kamloops skating around with the puck. Back out to the point. They go D to D. And tries to get past him. Nice job by Holbrook for not taking the bait. He dumps it in so that the Winterhawks can change out the lines. And here comes Garrison's line with Haydendorf out there. Cornegie playing the point, actually playing center on this one. Colin Heim out there as well. Hits along the boards there. And Heim is just decked. This one comes in on to Paxton Casper, and he saves it. This one's taken away. Go, go, go. This one goes over to Chet. And he tries to get by him, but it's taken away by Kamloops. Dorf gets it up the boards. And this one's going to be offsides on Kamloops. Nice hustle by Garrison up there from Cornegie. Tried to get it past him just a little bit. Kamloops skater got his stick on the puck. This one comes over to Garrison's side, but Kamloops picks it up. Winterhawks try to get it out. They dump it in, gets past Garrison, blocked by Dorf, and here comes Garrison. Go, Chet! And he loses the puck. Good idea. Kamloops right there to dump it in. Paxton Casper plays the puck off to the left. And Kamloops keeps it in. Garrison challenges. This one goes below. Tony Lord's down there. Gets a body on it. Lots of scrums down there. And Lord emerges with the puck. Gets around the ref. Gets it over to Haydendorf. Gets a little bit past him. Looks up the ice. Gets it to Garrison. Garrison's going to dump it in. And they're going to change it. He was hit. Nice job by that line. Still 0-0. 10:49 left to play in the first. Here comes Kamloops. The Blazers with the attack. Shot. Doesn't get through. Wrap around. And saved up there as it was disrupted by the defense of the Portland Trailblazers, or Portland Winterhawks. Saved by Paxton Casper. 10:30 left to play. Kamloops Blazers. Not basketball. Hockey. Here we go. Porter Whitehead with the face-off. This one trickles behind the net. Fished out by Sharp-LeBlanca. Tries to get it out, but he's nailed. Kamloops surveys. Dumps it back down low. Russ is there. Tries to get it out, and does. There's a battle. He gets his own puck back. Dumps it down in off of the ref. Talbert was there again. Russell stays on his feet. Oh! Talbert almost gets it in there. Takes a weird deflection. This one goes behind the net. Talbert in there. Porter Whitehead as well. He's tied up. No penalty there. Looked like an interference, but no call. And here come the Blazers. They dump it down low. Lavery Van Paris grabs the puck, gets it over to the corner. Kamloops is there. They dump it back down below. Russell's there again. Puck is pinned against the boards. Squirts out to Kamloops. Got somebody open in the middle. This one is a shot, and nice job by LVP to clear that off to the right. This one's dumped back down below behind the net. Here come the Blazers attack again. They go around the back of the net. Nissen's over there. This one's shot off of Paskin. And this one goes into the corner. Lilovec tries to clear it up the boards. And the Blazers get it back up front. Casper was there to deflect it. And here comes Whitehead. No, it's taken away from Whitehead. Whoa, it goes through the crease. Nobody there. Try to get it up the ice. Kept in by Kamloops. They go D to D. This one on the net. And felt like somebody tipped that in. But it wasn't. It went all the way through from the blue line. And the Blazers go up 1-0. 8:17 left. The Carnegie line is in there with Ewing and Keenan, Dorf, and Houlihan in there on the defense. Portland gets it into the Blazer zone. Blazers try to clear it. Dorf gets in front of the puck. This one's cleared into the neutral zone. Houlihan's going to have to scramble. Here comes the pressure. This one comes over to Keenan. He is foiled. They try to get it up to Ewing. Ewing kept in by the Blazers. And here they come again. Ewing battles for it. This one comes into the middle. Keenan's in the right place. Gets it up to Carnegie. Carnegie goes around the defender looking for Ewing. He's got Ewing in the front. Couldn't get it to him. And here comes Kamloops. Nice job by Hayden Dorf to take that away, to slow down the rush. Hayden takes a hit. Ewing picks up the puck. He's in the neutral zone, gets it over to Keenan. He's going to dump it in, and they'll change. This one goes behind the net of Kamloops. Sharp LeBlanca comes back in. Holbrook and Nadoba with the pressure, but they get it out of the zone. Nadoba's over there, pins it up against the glass. Miskovich joins the scrum. And the puck comes loose. Kamloops has possession. They dump it in. Lord's going to zoom off to the puck. Gets hit before even getting to the puck. No call. And they get it in, and it's 2-0 Kamloops. Thought that was interference. So Portland comes out with the puck out of the faceoff, but Kamloops takes it right back. They go D to D in the neutral zone. Picked off by Luke Holbrook. He's going to force the shot. Good placement, but a little bit wide. Miskovich tries to go in. It comes out to the neutral zone. Lord plays it. Here comes the pressure from Kamloops. Taken away. They go D to D. Get it up the ice. Lord's going to go back and play it. They battle down behind the net. This one tries to clear. Blazers hold it in. Good block there. And this one's going to be an icing call. Yeah, all the way back. So this one's coming back to the Portland Winterhawks end. Garrison and Heim are back out there. And Cornegie in the middle. Wow, right out of the face-off. And it's 3-0 with 5:32 left. That didn't take long. Puck is dropped. And here comes Winterhawks. Get in there, Chet. A couple of long-haired kids there battling. And this one goes wide. Nice hit there by Heim on the defender. Kept in. Cornegie battles. Garrison tries to get a piece. This one comes out. Get him, Chet. Oh. The Blazers just moving around. Garrison gets in there, takes it away. And here comes the hit. Chet braces himself and takes it. Kamloops goes D to D, and they try to enter the zone and do. Comes right to the Winterhawks, though. This one comes over to Chet. Get him, Chet. And that's going to be offsides on Kamloops. 4:30 left to play in the first. 3-0 Kamloops. They'll change the lines out. The shots are 12-3 in favor of Kamloops. Porter Whitehead taking the face-off there. And this one is whistled. And there's going to be a penalty here. And it's going to be on Talbert. Winterhawks on the penalty kill as Talbert gets sent to the box for tripping. 2 minutes at 4:20, I think it was, somewhere in there. So Blazers on the power play. 5-on-4. Winterhawks short-handed here. Nice steal of the puck. You're going to try to get it out and do. Kamloops will have to clear to get back on side. Whitehead putting the pressure on. Nice job by Porter. This one's coming in and comes in front of the net. It's loose. And Casper, I think, got a piece of that. And this one's coming all the way back. And that is going to be icing on the Winterhawks.
Pretty light.
All right. Winterhawks trying to get it out. Holbrook does. Nice tap in. The defenders go back for the Blazers to get it. They tried to get it up ahead, but Levi Van Paris was there. He gets it out into the zone. In the neutral zone. Oh, almost picked off there by Holbrook. And the net comes off the moorings back there. .30 seconds left to the penalty to Talbert. Kamloops gets it up the ice. Here comes the attack. Bring it around the back of the net. This one's coming back out. And deflected by Nadoba. Nice job. They get it in the neutral zone. 5 seconds left to the penalty. Talbert ready to come on. Nice job there. And this one comes in the middle. Talbert gets out. And make the change. Miskovich comes in. Here come the Blazers. 2:10 left to play in the first. Puck is loose. Pinned up against the boards. Pops out to Kamloops. Holbrook battles along the boards. This one comes back out to the point. Shot. And another shot. Casper deflects it into the corner. 1:45 left to play. This one's going to be icing on the Winterhawks with 1:40 to play in the first. 3-0 Blazers. Puck comes out from Cornegie to Lord. And Lord behind the net. Tries to get it up to Ewing. And here comes Tony Lord up the ice. Cornegie tries to come and get the puck, but taken away by the Blazers. And Cornegie gets it right back. Nice dangle there. Keenan comes in there. Taken away by Kamloops. They get it up the ice. Shot blocked by Lord. Cornegie with the puck, tries to get it around the boards, gets it to Keenan. Here comes the back check. And Cornegie, no call there. Nope, they said it stayed in. Comes the Blazers with the attack. Big hit on the boards. Get him off the puck. Winterhawks grab the puck. Tony Lord switches back. And it looked like he lost sight of the puck. This one comes out front. Shot. Goes wide right. Keenan tries to knock him off the puck. Kamloops in control. And here we go. Here comes Jackson. He goes wide. Shot. Misses. Garrison's out there. Keeps it in. Go, Chet. Ah. Nice job, Cheddar. And that'll be the end of the first. Puck is dropped. Miskovich is out there with Heim and Garrison. This one tries to come out. They switch sides. Here comes Heim. He gets it into the neutral zone. Kamloops gets to it first. Garrison skates back. The pressure comes from Heim. Garrison with the takeaway. Gets it to Heim. Oh, he just couldn't dump it in. Garrison was waiting. Here comes Kamloops. Nice hit along the boards. LVP is there. Go, Chet. Go, Chet. Skate. And Chet gets it out into the neutral zone. Kamloops corrals it, though, and here they come back into the zone. Get over there, Chet. Nice job by Casper. Shot from the point, and that goes wide right. Garrison's going to skate over to it first. Comes the hit. Kept in by Kamloops. Dumps it back in. Garrison knocks it down with his glove. This one kept in again and saved. And Dorf takes him out after the whistle, and they're going to give him a penalty. Puck is dropped. Porter Whitehead at the dot. Houlihan tries to clear it and does. Nice job. This one goes to the length. No icing. Here comes Kamloops. Penalty was a cross-check to Haydendorf. 2 minutes. So Portland trying to kill another. Comes Kamloops. They go right down the middle. Shot goes wide. This one's going to pop out into the neutral zone. Corralled by Kamloops. They enter the zone. And the Winterhawks are right there to pump it out. Nice job there. That was Nissen to clear that. 1 minute left of the penalty to Dorf. 14:48 left in the period. Comes Kamloops. A survey, comes back out to the point. Shot. Glove save by Casper. That's shot 17 for the Blazers. Puck is dropped. Kamloops controls the puck out of the faceoff, and Nadoba almost cleared it there. Portland trying to kill this penalty. 30 seconds left to the penalty. Shot doesn't get through. I think Casper had a piece. This one comes off to Portland, and nice clear. No icing. 14 seconds left to the penalty. Kamloops enters the zone, backtracks, out to the D. Back to the forward, and then back to the D again. Go D to D. Once again, penalty expires, full strength. And they're gonna, Nadoba's gonna come off of the ice. And here comes Kamloops. Russell was back there. And that was Miskovich. Miskovich with the puck. Gets it up to, that's Porter. Nope, that was Keenan. Nice wheels there. Tries to get it on net. And played by the netminder. Comes Kamloops. They dump it in. Houlihan skates in, goes down. They battle on the boards. Whistles coming. And penalty coming. Interference is the call. So Kamloops called for the interference, so Portland will go on the power play for the first time. Keenan taking the face-off. Dorf on one, Dorf's on the back end there. On the D. This one tries to clear, but Dorf is there, holds it in. Heim comes over to assist him. They battle along the boards. Big hit. Right into the chops. No call. Kamloops gets the puck. Stolen. And nice job by Dorf to take him off the puck. And here comes Kamloops. Oh, nice pass, but just ahead of the forward. They battle behind Portland's net. Portland skates out with the puck. He's got space. That's Dorf. He's going to take it out to the outside. Shot played by the netminder. And this one goes all the way. Casper has to play it and covers it up. 12 minutes left of the second. And 1 minute left of the penalty to Kamloops. Portland switches out the lines for the power play. Puck is dropped. Miskovich took the face-off. Russell steps in, takes the puck, and he's got room. Nice cut to the middle. Oh, nice dangle. Nice. Woo. That was pretty. And he took that coast to coast, people. Russell Lavery Van Paris. And it's 3-1 Blazers. Hawks get on the board, though. That was a power play goal. Kamloops looking to get it right back. Battling down below. Comes the hit. Ooh. Squishes him. This one comes out to the neutral zone, but it's offsides. Oh, Kamloops is like, wait, what? Yes, good old United States defense. Our blue line offsides rules. Miskovich takes the face-off, gets it to Russell. Russell, and that gets up to Talbot, but he's taken off the pucks. The puck goes into the Kamloops side. They try to clear it out, kept in. Talbert's down there in battles. Miskovich is going to have to go over there as they get it up the boards. Kept in, nice job there. And dumped back down. That was Tony Lord keeping it nailed down back there. Kamloops, though, with the puck. They're going to get it out of the zone. Here they come. 10:46 left to play. Round the back. Disrupted. Nice job by Talbot. And here comes Russell again. He's going to dump it down. Winterhawks will change the lines. Kamloops gets the puck. And that's disrupted by Cornegie. Garrison's out there. his first action in a while. This one gets cleared down. Houlihan's going to go along and grab it. Gets it to Sharp LeBlanca. Garrison, got to go get that boy. Garrison's in there. And this one comes out to the neutral zone. Comes Chet. Nope. It's touched by the Kamloops bench as it went airborne. So face off at the center circle. Cornegie takes the face-off. Garrison's in there. Behind you, Chet. And this one scoots off down into the corner. Cornegie in pursuit. Houlihan's down there as well. They battle. One comes up, shot. And that one goes wide off the rebound. Cornegie gets in there. Kamloops with the puck. This one comes out to the point. Garrison tries for the block, but it does get through. They go to the D and taken away by Heim as the Kamloops guy loses an edge. This one comes to Chet. Nice puck movement. Oh, he loses it. Stay with it, Chet. And this one comes back to Cornegie. Gets it to Chet, just past his stick. And here they come. Sharp LeBlanca is there. Deflects it. And Garrison with it. He's going to skate with it. Gets it out to the neutral zone. He's pushed off the puck. And they're going to call a penalty as Garrison draws another penalty off of the opposite team. He got clotheslined. So Portland will go back on the power play with 8:50 left to play in the second. Miskovich takes the faceoff. Power play time. Tony Lord getting harassed over there. This one comes back out to the point. Gets it to Russell. Russell gets it to Holbrook. And Talbert is down there. He battles. He's got it on his stick. Gets it back out to the point. This one comes back. Back out to the point again to Lord. Back to Cornegie. And too many passes, it looks like. This one comes out to the neutral zone. Picked off by Kamloops, shorthanded. Offsides is the call. They're used to, like, delayed offsides. So, playing in the States. Puck is dropped. Keenan took the face off. This one's going to come all the way back down into the Kamloops end. Kamloops picks it up. Challenged. This one gets by Dorf. And Cornegie goes back to get it as they try to get something going here. Dorf surveys, looks up, tries to get it over to Cornegie, but Kamloops is there. They dump it back down low. Battling along the board. And here come the Winterhawks. Colin Heim gets it back over to Keenan. Heim. This one comes out to Dorf. Take it. No, not gonna. Comes. That one goes wide left. Back out. Nice try. Portland moving the puck around. Here comes Cornegie. This one's coming back in. Keenan. That one gets deflected into the corner. Back to even strength. Shot. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Almost. Man, that thing bounced in the crease. 6:35. And Kamloops gets it, but Dorf. Another nice shot there. Just a little. Misses by inches. Keenan. This one goes into the neutral zone. Cornegie will go back to retrieve it. Gets it ahead to Dorf. He's hit off the puck. Comes Cornegie. Nissen's in the mix. Taken away by Keenan. Change happens for the Winterhawks, and this one goes up in the netting. So 6:03 left. Winterhawks close to getting it cut in the lead. 6:03 left in the second. 3-1 Kamloops. Here comes Kamloops on a fast break. And nice save by Casper to keep this 3-1. This one comes around the back of the net. Big cross check there, no call. They go D to D. Kamloops looking ahead, they dump down low. Russell's there. This one's going to come back out to the point. Shot, doesn't get through. That was Russell with the block. Block shot. Another one. This one loose in front. Back out, kept in by Kamloops. They're going to take another shot. And a big, fat, juicy rebound. And Kamloops still with the puck. Tipped as it goes wide left. Kamloops again with the pressure, and they keep it in. Winterhawks desperately trying to get it out of the zone. Just clear it. Clear it. Kept in by Kamloops. They're going to dump it back down behind the net. Russell comes in with a big hit from Kamloops. This one trickles out front. Nadoba makes that one hard on him. They go D to D. Shot wide right. This one goes around the back of the net. Kamloops changes up. Blazers with possession. Lilivec gets run over. And taken away. Nice job, and that gets out of the zone. Good job by the Winterhawks to clear it, but they had not enough time to change. Puck takes a weird bounce off the boards. They almost got caught sleeping. This one goes D to D. Shot. And Casper with a save. That was a very long possession in the Winterhawks' end. 3:48 left to play in the second. 3-1 Kamloops. Winterhawks win the faceoff. Kept in. Houlihan tried to clear it, but the Blazers were there. Trying to keep it in. And Talbert gets it out to the neutral zone. But Kamloops is right there to pick it back up. This one comes to the center, played by Casper. Off to the right. There's a scrum in the corner. It pops out to Kamloops. Talbert took a whack at it. Nissen. Talbert. Again, trying to get it out, and they do finally. This one got eyes. No icing. They go around the back of the net. Portland kept the puck, but taken away by Kamloops. So it's loose. Tony tries to keep it in, and here we go. Talbert, he's taken off the puck right when he was loading up his shot, and they're going to call a penalty on Kamloops. So back on the power play with 2:33 left. Miskovich taking the faceoff. Holbrook is out there with I think Talbert. Yeah, Talbert's out there still. Russell, Lavery Van Paris, LVP with the puck, gets it around the corner there. And here comes Tony Lord with the puck. Looking for somebody. He's going to round the corner. He's going to bring it into the zone and dump it down low. Kept in by Russell. Shot. The puck is loose. Oh! Holbrook almost puts it in the back. Had a look. And here come the Blazers attack. Kamloops dumps it in. Short-handed. 1:10 left to the penalty. And finally, the Winterhawks get a break, and here comes Luke Talbert. Gets it up. Nice pass. Cornegie. No, that's Miskovich. Winterhawks dump it down behind the net. Nobody there. Kamloops gets to it first. They're going to get it into the zone. Russell's there to deflect it. Puck is loose in the neutral zone. It goes into the Kamloops zone, but they get it right back out. Nice catch by Russell to play it to himself. Switches it off, gets it to Keenan. Keenan back to Russell. And gives it to Nissen, but it gets past his stick. Russell recovers the puck. Nissen tries to dump it in. No icing. Change happens for the D. They're going to bring out Dorf. Penalty about to expire in 5 seconds. 40 seconds left to the period. So it comes out to the point. Dorf is there. And we're back to even strength. Dorf. Heim. And taken away by Kamloops. 20 seconds left. And nice job by Cornegie to take him off the puck. Shot. And Casper with another great save. 12.2 seconds left to the second. Puck comes out to the Winterhawks, and they dump it down low, and that's going to be icing on the Hawks. So it's going to come back with 4.6 seconds left of the second. Puck is dropped. And that's going into the neutral zone. And the clock expires. 3-1 Kamloops Blazers over the Portland Winterhawks. We go into the third. We're going to take a little break. Good Lord, that was a long freaking intermission there. Unnecessary, in my opinion. I don't know. Anyway, Kamloops comes out swinging from the face-off, and they get the puck into the Winterhawks end. But now Winterhawks get it out of the zone. Oh, that one is deflected right behind Ewing. This one's getting sent back in by Dorf, but Kamloops is back there. And they're saying a tip, no icing. Here comes Dorf with the puck. He braces for the hit. This one comes through to Ewing, but picked up by Keenan. He's going to dump it down low. Kornegie's looking for the change. Kamloops swings it all the way back. And Dorf picks it up. He's going to get it out into the neutral zone, picked up by the Kamloops Blazers. They're going to get it right up the ice. Enter the zone cleanly. Shot. Oh, no, that was a pass in the middle. Here come the Winterhawks. Whitehead is in there with Talbert. This one's coming out to Nissen. Cooper Nissen had entered the game as well with that line, but picked off by Kamloops. And this one's going to go back for icing. No, they call it off. What the? And that one had everybody standing around thinking that was going to be icing. Picked off by the Winterhawks in the neutral zone, but taken right back by Kamloops. They go around. He goes around the corner, takes a shot wide, right out to the defense of Kamloops. And they try to get it in the front, but picked off by Russell. Lavery Van Paris, nice cut to the middle. And he's going to dump it down into the corner as the Winterhawks change out the lines. 3-1. Kamloops with 14:40 left to play in the third. Here comes the attack. Oh, that was offsides by the Blazers. Face-off coming outside the blue line. Ethan Miskovich at the center dot. Taking the face-off. Nadoba. Holbrook on the wings. Sharp LeBlanca back on the defense with Quinn Houlihan. Another. This one's going to be a penalty, it sounds like. No, or is it offsides? Offsides, I think. Face-off coming over outside the blue line. Here it goes. Puck is loose. They're battling for it. Winterhawks try to clear it. Kept in, takes a bounce right to Kamloops. Casper has to take a stab at it with his stick to keep that from getting through. Kamloops again with the pressure. That one was taken away by Sharp LeBlanca, but kept in by Kamloops. Here they come. Shot. Doesn't get through off of somebody. Kept in at the blue line by Kamloops. Nice hit. Takes him off the puck. Comes back out to the point and taken away by Miskovich. He's going to dump it down. Changes on. Holbrook comes off. Garrison comes on. Tony Lord comes onto the ice too. And Kamloops has to clear it. Cheddar's lining up in the slot. Kornegie's with the face-off. This one comes out to the point. Chet tried to deflect it in there. Nice job. He's battling. Nice job. Get in there, Chet. Picked up by Heim and taken away by Kamloops as they try to get it out and do. Dorf's going to have to go back and retrieve it. He's got 2 coming on him. And gets it out, but right there. And 5 hold him. 4-1 Kamloops. That sucks. Dang it. All right, they keep Cheddar out there. And this one's kicked in there by Cornegie. Chet, get out front there. Oh, a trip coming. And that's going to be on Kamloops. So Winterhawks going on the power play. It's a trip. Face off. Heim takes the face off. Goes down into the corner. Here comes Kamloops, short-handed. And saved by Casper, 2 of them. This one comes out front. And the Blazers putting on the pressure in short-handed. This one, another penalty coming. I think this is going to be on the Winterhawks. It's going to be a trip on Houlihan, I believe. Yep. Or was it Cornegie? It was Cornegie with the trip. So 4-on-4. Got about a 26-second differential. So they'll be even strength for 1 minute and 25. 4-on-4. And then Kamloops will go on a really short power play. Kamloops out to the point. That one goes in. And an even strength goal, 5-1. Goes Kamloops. Still 4-on-4, as the goal scored was even strength, so nobody comes out of the box. Nobody has an advantage right now. Kamloops, they go D to D. Holbrook gets in there. So it comes back to Kamloops. 48 seconds left to the penalty to Kamloops. 109 left to Cornegie's penalty. And 11:15 left to play in the third period. Russell goes back to get it. Nice job. Holbrook tries to clear it. Kept in by Kamloops once again. They battle down in the corner. 15 seconds left of 4-on-4. And here comes Russell. Nice job. He's off the puck. No penalty. Kept in by Nadoba. And now Kamloops will have a 20-second power play. Tony Lord battles down below. This one goes against the boards. Nadoba gets it out into the neutral zone. Nicely done as that one slows down. No icing. Back to even strength for both teams. This one goes to the opposite side. Kamloops still in control of the puck. Kamloops dangles, doesn't get by him, comes back out to the point, shot. And puck is loose in the front. Cornegie comes in there. And this one trickles out into the neutral zone. So Kamloops has to get back on side. This one comes right to Lilivec, but passes it right to Kamloops. And they dump it in. Kamloops gets to the puck first. Big hit there on the boards. It was on Cornegie. They come back out with the puck. Back out to the point. Shot. And snuffed out by Casper. 5-1 Kamloops. 9:18 left to play in the third. Winterhawks change out the lines. Garrison's back out there. And Chet gets it out into the neutral zone. Nice job by Cheddar. Kamloops has to regroup. Pass goes right by Chet. This one's kept in by Kamloops. They go back behind the net. Did you get in there to battle, Chet? This one comes back out behind the net. Out to the point. Chet's going to go out and meet him. Shot. And saved by Casper. Another shot. Stick save, and he loses his stick. Chet's over there. Casper has no stick. Glove save. And a couple of big saves by Casper. Chet with the puck. Clears it. Nicely done, Cheddar. And that's going to be offsides. Good job, Chet. So Winterhawks change up the lines. Cornegie is out there with Ewing and Keenan. Kamloops goes D to D. And they get it in the Winterhawks end. Dorf skates to it. Lord gets to it first. But its pocket is picked by Kamloops. They scrum in the corner. And they try to get it out, but Kamloops keeps it in. Ewing with the puck. Back to Lord. Lord can't get it out. Kept in by Kamloops. Shot. Glove save by Casper. Paxson making that's his 29th save. 34 shots, the scoreboard shows. Comes the faceoff. Cornegie. Oh, comes right to the middle. They make a move through the crease, but he loses the puck. Lord gets to the puck. Tries to get it up the boards. Nice passing. Keenan with some space. He's got Cornegie. Oh, just too far ahead of him. Cornegie's going to skate to the puck. Kamloops gets to it first. They go D to D. Ewing comes in there. Here comes Cornegie again. And Kamloops skates out with the puck. Dorf tried to stop it with a skate, but they get by him. Nice save by Casper. His 30th save. Comes Keenan, cuts to the middle. He dumps it in. Here comes the change. Dorf gonna dump it back down low. Makes its way all along the board. Somebody broke their stick out there. See a couple pieces of it. Here comes Whitehead. Tried to stop. And they do. This one off ahead to Talbert, but just too far out of his reach. And pass into the middle. Shot. Glove saved by Casper. 6:07 left to play in the third. 6:07. 6:07.
There goes some twig.
I know, somebody's twig broke. Puck is dropped. Nissen's out there with Talbert, as well as Porter Whitehead. Trying to get it out of the zone. Kept in by Kamloops. Stolen. And this one goes on net. I think makes another save. And the Winterhawks come up with it and deflect it into the neutral zone. But Kamloops sends it right back in as they're used to those Canadian offsides rules, the delayed offsides. So coming outside the blue line. Miskovich is in there with Nadoba and is that like Luke? Oh, little cross check in the back, no call there. Kamloops trying to get it in, and they do. Miskovich went down over on that side. Holbrook with Nadoba, but punched out of the zone by Kamloops. And this one, pocket is picked, and nice job to get it into the neutral zone by Russell. But Kamloops goes back and picks it up. They get it ahead. Deflected. Oh, right to Kamloops. Deeks. And nice job by the Winterhawks to get it out of the middle, but kept in by Kamloops. Shot off of the glove of Casper. And this one comes out in the neutral zone. Winterhawks change up, so do Kamloops. Garrison's back out there with Heim. And Miskovich is going to stay out there at center. Let's go, skate, boys. Get him, Chet. Tried to get around Chet. Pipe. Cheddar comes around. Get him, Chet. Chet gets him off the puck, but it comes out to the blue line. They dangle. This one comes back out to the point. Garrison. Nice. Goes in for the kill. Go. Come on, come on, come on. Chet. And he's taken off the puck. Nice job there, though. Good idea. Kamloops gets it out of the zone. Here they come. Here comes the attack. They keep it in. Kamloops. And taken away by Cornegie. Go, Chet, skate! And Kamloops takes it away. Garrison's gassed a little. Get it, Chet. Houlihan tried to get in on him. This one comes back out to the point. They dump it back down into the corner. Sharp LeBlanca, Garrison. And that one's deflected by Houlihan in the front. This one comes out to Chet. He's hit. Stays on his feet. Nice pad save there by Casper. 2:45 left to play. Kamloops surveys. Nobody's coming at him. Chet. Nice pickpocket. What? What was that? Penalty coming, but and that's going to be on Garrison. They're going to give him 2 for interference? I don't know. So Cheddar's in the box for the first time on an interference call. Kamloops on the power play. 2:28 left. Portland gonna need to kill this for the rest of the game here, hopefully. 5-1 Kamloops. This one comes in. Comes out to the top. Another penalty coming. They're going to call that on cross-check on Kamloops. Even strength. All right, 4-on-4, and 2 in the box. 1 for Portland and 1 for Kamloops. 2 minutes left to play. 5-1 Kamloops. And they skate around. They got the wrap. Nope. Get him. Try to get the puck away. Nice hit down there by Tony. This one comes back out to the point. Nice hit by Cornegie to get him off the puck. And Dorf tries to get it out. Cornegie gets it to Cornegie. He's going to get it in the zone, but Kamloops right there. He loses an edge. Heim with the puck. This one's going to come over. 30 seconds left to the penalty to Garrison. Kamloops dumps it in. They're going to make a change. Winterhawks go back to retrieve it. This one's deflected. Cornegie with the puck. Gets it up behind Keenan, and this one gets into the Kamloops zone. 10 minutes left, or 10 seconds left of the penalty to Garrison. 44 on the clock. Garrison's going to come out onto the ice. They're going to probably keep him out with the 36 seconds. Garrison comes out. Here he comes. Shot and snuffed out by Casper with 28.9 seconds left. Winterhawks on the power play with 20 seconds left of the power play. But the faceoff is down in the Winterhawks end. They're keeping Garrison out on the power play. Puck is dropped. Go, skate, skate. Go, boys, go, go, go. Go. Garrison's out front. Oh, he ties up the person. Get in there. Aye. Here they come. And Paxson plays it. 5 seconds left. And that's going to do it for game 2. Kamloops Blazers 5, Portland Winterhawks 1. The shots in favor of Kamloops, 41-10. So we'll be back here tomorrow to play the same teams at the same time. The same times as yesterday. Let's see the... all right. Signing off from Wenatchee. See you guys tomorrow.